We got those $5 for production.
So hey people, how was your New Year's, man? Welcome to the Midnight Chat Tag.
It was great.
With all of us here too, like I know we all love Double Toasted mainly because they like to argue and they like to have different opinions. So with us, we got like 10 just in this one room, like 10 different personalities. So I like that shit.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, like people will come on here to kind of relate more or be able to talk about things that, you know, everyone's interested in. That people just get so excited that they just start talking over everyone because, like, oh, this is the only time I can talk about this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Were you at the anniversary party?
No, I wasn't. I don't think Allie was either.
No, I wasn't.
That's how it was over there, man.
For real?
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
No, especially like in person too would be a lot worse, especially with all those people, and like everyone's trying to be louder than the next person. Like, damn.
Well, with me, everybody wanted to smoke weed, so that was fun.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't very loud either. Everyone's chill over there.
Yeah.
Gaijo, how was the anniversary party? Like, what would you rate it using the Double Toasted rating system?
Better than sex, man.
I know Ganja already said he's gonna try to corrupt something. So.
Oh, I'm gonna get Justin corrupted as motherfucker.
He can't. Don't do that. He's a Mormon. He can't drink.
Exactly.
Oh, Shay's in the house.
I mean,
If I was a female, I'd try to take that virginity too.
So is everybody here ready for the question of the night?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Wait, is the gift even loaded for you guys or no?
I don't know if I'm hipster enough to answer this question.
Yeah. This question's kind of hard, man. Like, I'll let somebody else go on this one. I gotta think about it.
Oh, whoever has an answer, so we won't talk over each other. Press a 1 in the chat when you have an answer. Wait, go ahead, Trey. I'm sorry.
Blackout says Turtle Man from Jingle All the Way action figure.
JP had brought up something interesting. He said biker mice from Mars, and I remember that. No, go ahead, Bugs.
So I have two. One is a movie called Farinelli. Another one's a movie called Mood Swingers / Dead Babies that had a young Paul Bettany in it.
Okay.
who?
No. That's pretty fucking obscure. Think about it.
Yes, it is.
Wow, I didn't know what it was.
The one with Paul Bettany in it is basically a weekend of friends from college doing drugs, having a party, and some shit's going down with some like serial killers outside the house. Farinelli is an Italian film about a castrato. Takes place like in the 14th century or some shit like that. Hey, I like them both. So.
All right, King Chase. So King Chase hit a 1. So let's see what King Chase has to say.
Alright, so this is a really weird anime you can judge me for. It's called School Jail or something like that. Yeah, School Jail.
Oh shit.
Prison School?
Oh yeah, Prison School.
Prison School, yeah.
Oh, so everyone knows it. Okay.
I don't think. Wait,
That's
King, I
obscure.
think that's obscure. Yeah, I think
That's
everybody
not
knows.
obscure.
For
No, I actually don't know what it is. What is it, Chase?
Me either.
It's some really weird anime.
Oh, he's like, it's a weird anime. Like, that's all I know, man. That shit's crazy. All right, Ganja Guru. I need to see what the hell you're gonna say because I don't think anything can surprise you or be obscure to you. But
Oh, hell yeah. One of the biggest obscured movie for me was actually a stoner movie that I didn't run into until 2 years ago. It's from the 90s. It's called Stone Age. And it's basically about these two delinquents in a van. Like, it's kind of based in the 80s around when those hipster kids would kind of drive around and just do shit. And it's just following these two kids just having a crazy night. And it's pretty well done with the emotions and whatnot. Like, it's not like a normal teen comedy where it's mostly focused on sex, fart jokes, and all that. It's actually based on emotion. What I like about it, it keeps it real because the kid doesn't actually get the girl in the end.
Oh shit! But it's like a stoner movie that's not a stupid comedy. It's
Exactly.
like, The one I was thinking of, by the way, I don't know if you guys are still thinking of yours, but the one I was thinking of was Einhander. It's a video game for PlayStation 1 from Square Enix, whatever the fuck. But dude, that game and Parasite Eve, both of them, man. I don't know if you guys remember those, but for me, they're pretty obscure. Parasite Eve was like a horror game or something. But it was like Pokemon style, like turn-based fighting. And Einhander was like the space shooter, and it was fucking insane. Like I had a demo of it, and I just played it constantly. And I bought the game for like $60.
Adrian, you had an answer?
Yes. Question though. Does it have to be something like I watched when I was a kid? Can it be something like more recent or?
Anything that's obscure like that, not a lot of people know.
Okay, so there's this Australian version of Macbeth. It has that guy in it from Avatar, Sam Worthington, and it is just fucking crazy. It's like, you know how like there's the three witches in Macbeth, but in this version there's like these three teenage girls like in these schoolgirl outfits, and he has like this throesome with them.
Nice.
It's so weird. I swear to God, like it's on my shelf my DVD shelf right now.
I missed that in the book.
For real.
What the fuck? You sure you wasn't watching porn, Adrian?
This is like a porno.
Macbeth XXX.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like a modern day Macbeth, but yeah, it's got like these three schoolgirls instead of like the three witches. It's
Oh, go ahead, Yuri. What was your answer?
It was the manga Knights. It's very obscure. It's about a black knight. A knight that is black.
I'm sure he's not white.
I'm sure it's not white.
Riveting description.
But it didn't get translated. It wasn't finished. Its translation wasn't finished, and it was done like by one person. It was done like 3 years ago or something like that. It's been a while. I don't completely have the synopsis in my head, but pretty good.
When you had said Knights, I thought you was talking about the Sega Saturn game.
Oh, not Nights into Dreams, man.
Yeah, it was like, which is kind of pretty obscure. But let me see, who else? Bugs, you already answered. Allie.
I'm trying to
Star Wars.
something. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know how obscure it is. I remember someone recommended me to watch it a while back, but people don't really talk about it. The show Borgia.
It's fire.
What
Which
is that?
one?
which one is it? The Showtime one or is it?
No, not the Borgias, but Borgia.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, and it's like it reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones. I really just love that show. There's a lot of nudity, both female and male, but otherwise, I think it's actually really pretty historically accurate. Even the people that they got cast look exactly like the people like in paintings, how everyone looked. So I would suggest if anyone hasn't seen it and they like Game of Thrones and those type of shows, since it's on Netflix, like you might like that one. It can get kind of slow, but I think it manages to keep your attention. So that would be my obscure thing.
I think the Showtime version of that is on Netflix as well.
Yeah, I'm watching
Yeah,
the
it is.
Showtime. I'm watching the Showtime.
That's
right
what I was
now.
thinking of.
And that one's a lot more Hollywood. It has Jeremy Irons in it. The other one.
Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, he's really good in the show. But that one's a lot. It's much more, I think, exciting, but it's not as truthful to what happened. And the other one, it's a lot more like really realistically how it was like. Like people just look horrible. People actually throw like feces and stuff down in the streets. Like they show all of that. If you're a history buff and you want something that's really close to how it was back then that would be Borgia would be the one I would say.
I finally found mine. There was this original Xbox game I played in 2005, but it came out in 2004, and it's called Breakdown. I'm posting the cover of the game. I want to play that so bad. And that game was amazing.
That was a badass game.
That was man. But like, I've talked to so many people, and people have barely played that game, and it got crap ratings on it. But me, that was a good experience of a video game. You're pretty much playing this guy named Derek, and you have no memory of what's going on with you right now. You just know this random girl named Alex is trying to depend on you to save the world and whatnot. And it was just an awesome game, but I haven't heard people actually carry, so or really love the game. So
Can I add another one?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, Gaijin. Yeah.
You just reminded me. Kung Fu Chaos for the Xbox One.
Console Chaos?
Kung Fu Chaos, man. It was a Kung Fu game. It was set like during the hyper realistic Kung Fu era. And you just play these like basically stereotypes fighting each other through death arenas.
Damn, that actually sounds pretty good. Like honestly, like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but except it's a little more cartoonish.
Gotcha Force, and it's actually a hidden gem on the GameCube, and that game goes for $300 now on
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Judging by that art right there, I highly fucking doubt that I'll buy that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like really, really obscure. Speaking of obscure games, when did Mario Kart Double Dash become a rare game?
That's a rare game, then?
Yeah, I have that too. That's like 60.
That's weird.
It was